Hey guys, so we're diving with Nin and Orville today, and we're hopefully gonna get some lingcod, cab, and Orville definitely wants some sea urchin as well. So let's see what we can get.
Blowed out.
I know.
You can't get a shot.
What do you think?
It might be just a sea urchin collection. There's no way you're gonna get a shot out.
Did you see any big one at all?
No.
No?
Even if you see it, you won't be able to make an approach. It's pretty deep, man. Oh, you got one. Not quite one.
God, I hate the seaweed here.
Yeah.
It's punched right through. I couldn't get it out.
I don't know. I only saw one rockfish the whole time. And it was video that great.
I saw a couple, but they're a lot smaller than this. Hey everyone, so we're back in the kitchen and we're gonna make fried whole fish with two sides. One of them is gonna be lime, cilantro, garlic, rice, and the second is gonna be a nice, refreshing watermelon jicama salad.
So I'm gonna get started on the rice first just because it's gonna take the longest to make. To start, I'm gonna be putting in 2 tablespoons of butter and letting it melt on the pan. Now that the butter is melted down, I'm gonna be adding in 1.5 cups of long grain rice. Once your rice starts to look brown, add in 1 clove of minced garlic. I'm gonna cook this for about a minute and then add in the water. I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon of salt and then a lime zest and let it simmer.
So the rice is cooling and almost done, and we're just gonna get started on this jicama watermelon salad. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be peeling up the jicama just to get all that outer skin off. And it really kind of looks almost like unappetizing, but inside it's actually pretty sweet and starchy, and it has almost like the crispness of a pear. So we have it all peeled, and what we're gonna be doing now is chopping it up into cubes. It's nice and sweet. I think the flavor is pretty light, but I think the citrus will really help it. Next thing we're gonna be doing is working on the watermelon, cutting that up. So I'm also going to be cutting up the watermelon into cubes just like the jicama, just so there's a little consistency. Generally, we prefer watermelon a lot more than jicama, just our personal taste, so that's why we kind of included it almost on like a 2-to-1 ratio watermelon to jicama. And now I'm just going to make the dressing. It's going to be the juice from half an orange, a third of a lemon, and then here I'm just going to use a whole lime. And finally, we're going to be adding in some of that olive oil. Just going to mix it up a little bit. And then when we're ready to eat, I'll just add it to the salad.
The rice is done cooking now. I'm gonna fluff it up a little bit. It smells really good. I'm gonna add in lime and cilantro. And now I'm just gonna mix it all up. Tastes pretty good. I think now that we have this done, we're gonna have Alex fry up the fish and then we'll all be all ready to plate.
Hey, it's actually like 11 inches. So this is the rockfish that I shot today. What I've done with it so far is I've descaled both sides and I gutted it. And what I'm gonna do now is score the fish about 3 to 4 times. And we're gonna score it at an angle that's kind of facing into the front half of the fish. For this fish, I'm just gonna do about 3 times on each side. You wanna be careful when handling rockfish, just because they have so many spines. As you can see here, see it on the bottom, the sides, so you can get pricked and they are venomous. So the reason why we're scoring the fish is so that the fish can cook more evenly when we're frying it, and also that you can season all inside there. Now we're gonna just season it with salt pretty liberally. Gonna make sure we do it inside the fish as well, and on both sides. Next is pepper. And then finally, I'm gonna use some garlic powder. Now I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of lime juice. I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes and basically just kind of marinate it. And then we're gonna dredge it in some flour just so that when we fry it, it can just become a little bit more crispy. So we measured our oil and we made sure it's 350 degrees that we're frying it. And making sure that the oil doesn't cover too much of the fish. You're looking at about just half of the fish. We're gonna cook it on this side for about 8 minutes. And once that 8 minutes is done, we're gonna flip it over and cook the other side just for 6 minutes. So this fish is completely finished cooking. I just let it cook for about 5 minutes because it's a little on the smaller side. But I'm just gonna gently remove it, making sure I don't damage it in the process. And what we're gonna do now is just let it dry on some paper towels just for a little bit to soak up the excess oil. So now we're gonna be plating, and I'm gonna put down the lime cilantro rice first. Then I'll be putting the watermelon jicama salad, and finally we'll be putting down our fried whole perch.
All right, I'm super hungry. You ready to eat this?
Yeah, I'm starving too.
What do you want to go with first?
So I think I'm gonna maybe try the fish first,
Okay.
because it's freshly fried. Do you want any lime on it, or
You want
just
a
like
little
a
bit.
light
Yeah,
sprinkling?
just put a little bit on.
So I personally really like the way that the fish is cooked, just because you don't waste anything.
Yeah. Taste of the fish.
That was very good, actually. So that was very good.
Yeah, it's very good.
So the dish is really popular in like Mexican, Colombian, Filipino cultures, and it's kind of just like utilizing the whole animal and not missing anything. And then the flavors were kind of like really Mexican, like lime, cilantro,
Yeah.
watermelon. As you can see, like we just ate straight down to the bone, so you're really getting all the meat that's available. Do you want me to make this again?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I love all fried foods. It's just who I am as a person, so this is really good. Everything really plays off each other well. The saltiness from the fish goes really well with the sweetness from the salad, and the freshness from the salad, and then the rice is always just nice to have carbs.
Surprisingly, the fish, like even though the whole thing was fried in a vat of oil, it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't greasy at all. Would definitely make it again. Like everything I could eat on its own.
Yeah. Alright, so if you want to make this dish, we're going to put the recipe in the description box below. And if you want to see us make anything else, comment down below. But if not, thanks for watching. Bye.